Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm coming to you from north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in Cranberry Township. Today, I'm going to be identifying and showing you some of the characteristics of a cutleaf toothwort. Let's check it out.
Alright, so here I found a lot of cutleaf toothwort plants, and a lot of them, as you can tell, are closed up, and that's because at night or in bad weather, they tend to do that to protect their nectar. So since it just rained, a lot of them are closed. I found one over here that's more where the flower is more open, so I'm going to take a look at that. So the scientific name for the cutleaf toothwort is Cardamine concatenata. It belongs to the Brassicaceae family, which is the mustard family. This specific plant is an inflorescence, meaning that it has a cluster of flowers, anywhere from 3 to 10. It has specific features that a typical Brassicaceae species would have. So it has 4 petals in the shape of a cross. That's called cruciform shape. Usually the petals are white or pink in color. And as you can see, if you look close, try to get close, there are 6 stamen, which are the male reproductive parts. So they produce the pollen. If you can see, it's hard to tell, but there are 4 long ones and 2 short ones. And in the center, so the tall structure, is the carpel, and that's where the pollen lands. You can tell if you look behind that these green structures are the sepals, and they protect the budding flower. This specific flower is a regular flower because it is radially symmetric, and that means that any way that you would cut this flower in half, it would be equal. And there's multiple ways you can do that, but they would be equal any way you cut it. It is also a complete flower because it contains all 4 parts. So it contains the petals, the sepals, the stamens, and the carpels. So next, we're going to look at the stem and the leaves of the plant. As you can see, there are 3 leaves on this plant, and they all originate from the same part on the stem, which is called the node. Since there are 3 that originate at that node, it is called whorled. This part that attaches the leaf to the stem is called the petiole. When we look at an individual leaf, we can see that there are leaflets, which are these individual structures coming off of it. And on this plant, they are palmately compound because they each branch off from the same point, right where my thumb is. You can see that they're deeply lobed, and they have some teeth coming off of them as well. The leaflets individually are lance-shaped, which means they're more long than they are wide, as you can tell by looking at them. Same on all 3 leaves. A fun fact about this plant is that this specific species is the larval food for the West Virginia white butterfly. So this butterfly will actually lay its eggs on the leaves. I hope when you're out in nature or at a park that you keep an eye out for these wildflowers, and I really hope you enjoyed this video.